Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh Shemal Shabbat Shem Kodash Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the hopeful elect out there. Shalom to you all. Anyway, I'm gonna make this super quick. This video I came across last night. Anyway, the name of the channel, and I subscribed to it, received the notifications. As you can see, it said the military show. Title is, as you can see, these countries will be destroyed in World War III. So you got to watch the whole video. I watched up until about the 4-minute mark, but this is all I had to see. They highlighted. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me do this. Okay. So you see, there's no targets here, right? First thing they did, boom. And these represent the missiles hitting parts of the states. And this represents this big mass of land is Russia. Now you can fit, I believe you can fit anywhere from 3 to 4 United U.S. Americas, North America, inside of Russia. I mean, this is 5,000 square miles. So what is this? You can do the math, and you can clearly see that this is a big. They've been building the ICBMs or the equivalent of the American ICBMs, since the space, before the space race, during the space race, after the space race. And you know what the scripture says in Isaiah 54. Of Isaiah 54:16. I have created the waste to destroy. So as it says in Isaiah chapter 14, my purpose, and not so many words, my purpose is to cause them to shoot ICBMs on, it actually says there in Isaiah 14, it speaks about the cockatrice. Then it mentions a fiery flying serpent. A fiery flying serpent are these missiles, because that's what they look like. Now, the word in the Hebrew is a seraphim, which is in Isaiah chapter 6. And seraphim actually means a fiery flying serpent. So the scriptures speak when the prophets saw these visions. They described it. They said they look like fiery flying serpents to me, and that's exactly what they are. These ICBMs, they're fiery flying serpents. This is what John saw. This is what Jeremiah saw. This is what Isaiah saw. This is what all the major prophets, Daniel saw. So when you have a show, a video like this, going into, let's look at the title again. These countries will be destroyed in World War III. Russia will be maybe partially destroyed, not destroyed. Not it's going to be built. If Russia's hit with any missiles, it's going to be built back up. Our homeland, Jerusalem, the land of Israel, is going to be hit, but it's going to be built back up, because that's going to be our headquarters. Jerusalem. And Ukraine should be right around here, somewhere around here. You got Poland, you got Latvia, you got these different, which are formerly Matter of fact, it tells you that in the video. Let me see if I can find it. Bear me for a minute. Because a fucking commercial. Bear me for a minute. Okay, I think I got it. Lithuania, formerly a part, a former member of the USSR that broke off during the financial collapse. Remember, it was called the USSR, uh, United Soviet Socialist Republics, but now it's just called Russia, which is the Hebrew word. See if they name them. You're saying China's going to be involved, Japan, and you got the U.S. As we know, China's allied to Russia. They're trying to find this, but that's a missile system right there. Taipei. Millions. Let's try billions. Billions of dollars of estimated damage. Millions of estimated civilian casualties. I'm not going to let you look at this video for obvious reasons. Another damn commercial. And I don't listen to none of these motherfuckers. These commercials. And see, this is all getting heated up with the war in Ukraine. Prince said, "I'm going to party like it's 1999." He said they all got a bomb and we could all die anyway. But before I let that happen, I'll dance my life away. Well, he's dead. This is Korea, Korea, Japan. No, I'm sorry. Is this Japan? Not Japan. It's not Japan. It's Korea. You know, I got a North Korea and a South Korea. Estimated death count for the first hour, 200,000. It's going to be more than the first hour. The job will be done inside of an hour. This is the thing that's going to make the earth rock back and forth like a drunkard. Isaiah 24. They're saying that Japan is going to get involved. I believe this is China. This is China, and this is the U.S. But the main place is going to get hit and utterly destroyed, as it says in Isaiah chapter 13, to destroy the whole land. There's Russia, obviously, China. It says in Second Ezra 16, woe to thee, Asia, woe unto thee, Babylon. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me go to that real quick. Bear with me for a minute. Woe be unto thee, Babylon. We know what it's talking about with Babylon in Asia, China, the surrounding nations, Oriental nations. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria, Middle Eastern nations. Gird up yourself with cloth of sack and hair. Bewail your children, because your children are going to die, mainly in the U.S. They shall not regard the little ones. Isaiah, I'm merely paraphrasing Isaiah 13, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. Whose destruction is at hand? The destruction of this man's system. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. Most of the time we do videos, we say a lot of the same things because we done covered every prophecy. So we constantly reviewing the prophecies. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? That sword represents the missiles. Isaiah 34 speaks of the Most High's sword shall be bathed in heaven and shall come down upon Idumea. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Remember, the Lord said, the place where the worm dieth not, which means mass death. That's what that means. It's parabolic for mass death, and the fire is not quenched. The fire is not that's not quenched is not talking about an eternal hell. It's talking about Babylon the great city, Babylon. The word quench meaning you're not going to be able to put it out. It's going to burn out. It's going to burn out in time. The fire is going to stop in time. What feeds the fire? Fuel. So it's going to stop when it runs out of fuel. Wood, stone, whatever, trees, whatever, bodies. What is that in Isaiah? Let me see if I can find it. The human bodies are going to be fuel for the fire. Lampposts. Your body's, Americans are fat. So the fire is going to burn that much longer because of the fat. That's fuel for the fire. Isaiah, I believe it's Isaiah 9. Let's see if I'm correct. Okay, I'm in the right. Yep. It's in that verse. Fifth verse. Isaiah 9, verse 5. For every battle of the warriors with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this This war shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Now, let me see something. 19 verse. Through the wrath of Yahweh of hosts is a land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother. So now, so that that's gonna burn because there's a lot of fat people in America. See, if it was a bunch of skinny people and shape people, it wouldn't burn as much. But because you're so fucking fat, that's gonna keep the fire going. It's gonna be hot in this bitch. Fuel. The people shall be as the fuel. That's why it's gonna burn a long time. A lot of fat, a lot of fat. Most are gonna cut out the fat thereof. The word is ma'akal ma'akalath malaka akal, and I believe that means food. Let's see. Let me see. Let me look at this. Ma'akal, right, to eat. A cow. When you eat food, there's a certain amount of fat in the food. There's healthy fats. It says fuel, right? So this is what's gonna happen, man. Twenty-first verse. You know, I'm gonna do. Let me go to 15. For this, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another people, and swords in their hands. Russia against America, China against America. 22nd verse. My right hand shall not spare the sinners of my people. That's in Amos 9, shall be destroyed by the sword, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. That's what you did, Esau, for years. Now you're trying to cop a plea. All everything that everything you got it with the sword. The blessing that Isaac gave you. 35th verse. They shall smite one upon another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth, even their own star, and blood shall be from the sword unto the belly. Isaiah, Revelation 14 speaks about the blood shall be unto the horse's bridle. I believe that's what it says. I'm not going to go to it. It says 41st verse, fire and hell. John on the Isle of Patmos saw hell beside that was the weight of a talent, which is 75 to 100 pounds. It was really, there's some of these missiles that are, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 20,000 pounds in weight. You know, they're as big as buildings. Fire and hell and flying swords, fiery flying serpents, and many waters, that all fields may be full, and all rivers the abundance of great waters, because they're going to be dried up. Euphrates is dried up pursuant to prophecy. Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. The ultimate sword are the missiles. Thy cities shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword, with the sword in the field. So it's going to end badly for you for what you did, because of what you did to the sons of Israel, the men, women, and children of Israel, especially the prophets, because it said that we're going to rejoice when that happens. Bring that up. Revelation 18. And you guys out there that have you don't have a topic come to mind. You got your hands in your pocket. You're holding up a wall. You're not one of the elect. You're not a prophet. You're just a Negro that stumbled in. Jude 1. Remember, I keep bringing up 50, 52 guys in my camp back in the 90s. All of them fell out except two, Apostle Gabar and General Nathaniel. Okay, this is where I wanted to go. So when this destruction happens, and Lord willing, if we are the elect and we endure to the end, we get beamed up into the ships. We're going to rejoice at being delivered, number one, and seeing our enemies being destroyed. Only with thine eyes shall I behold the reward of the wicked. And that means niggas is wicked too. Revelation 18, verse 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. Read that again. Rejoice over her. When the missiles hit and you get beamed up, you're gonna rejoice. Thou heaven and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. Let's look up the word rejoice. In the Greek, rejoice. Psalms G 2165. Euphrino. 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 to gladden, make joyful, to be glad, to be merry, to rejoice in, to be delighted with a thing. So you know your favorite uncle, he gonna burn. You certain people that you know are gonna burn. Certain family members are gonna burn. But guess what? Fuck them because you're gonna rejoice. You're gonna rejoice. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.